It's your boy, Isty. We drinking on that mud right now, bro. I got matcha in the tank, you heard? Let me cover that up. They don't even know what I be doing. I'm also eating a breakfast burrito. Let me get my. I need something to wrap my hair up. No, but real spill. Today's live stream is sponsored by Friends. I'm gonna explain why in a brief second. Let me finish eating this burrito. The reason why burritos are good for you, bro, is because they burn in Doritos. This has 1,000 calories and it's packed with protein. Uh, the heck was that? A butterfly? I don't know what that is. I got creatures, bro. Pills and potions. We're overdosing. I don't know what that means, but I still love you. Hot take, I think Nicki Minaj fell off after that song. That was the beginning of the fall off. What up, Ski? What up, Yusuf? How's everybody day going so far, bro? Bro, you like matcha, bro? I just made me some good John. I made me some matcha with vanilla almond milk. Oh my gosh. Bro, it's so good. That's good, bro. Oh, that's what's up, bro. Make sure that smile is smiling. You heard? I need to go to the dentist. I made a dentist appointment, but I missed it. There's always so much going on, bro. It's hard to like go to your appointments. What's up, my boy Chef? How you been, bro? All right. Yeah, bro. Every time I make an appointment, it's always something going on. Like I will go for like a general cleaning. Make sure you guys like the video. We need more people in here. But I'll go for like a general cleaning. All my life, they've been trying to break me down. All this time, all this time. Bro, that is such a nostalgic sound. Like, I love that song. It's 143 beats per minute, and it's a D sharp. D sharp major? Gotta ask ChatGPT what they mean. Today, bro, I feel good today. Today's like a really good day. I don't know how you guys are feeling. Also, Isty, why don't you have donos on? What's donos? Don't troll me, bro. Is he about to troll me? So the note alone, dear, is the root. You still have to know whether the key. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Oh, it's an automatic rule that's minor. Bro, how do I turn the donations on? That's a great question. Bro, I have no idea. I really have no clue. YouTube is very new to me. Like, it ain't new to me. I've always used YouTube, but I've never used streaming. So, like, I don't know exactly what. I don't think I've unlocked it yet. I think you need to unlock it. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It might make me another matcha. Might make me one more. So good, bro. For no reason. I'm a matcha dude now. I don't know if you've seen the memes. I'm a matcha nigga now. But it's true. I am. So it's in D sharp minor. They say that if the key shows it, like, because for instance when I looked it up it said D sharp slash E major, but it didn't, or E whatever, but it didn't show minor or major. They say you're supposed to automatically assume minor. I mean, I guess that's the rule for everything then. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. I'm done with apps, bro. All these apps are just hookup apps, and it's like I'm trying to find love, you know? Oh my gosh, that's kind of hilarious. All these hoes is for the streets, and I just want to be cuddled. You know what I mean? But no, for real, like it's for me. Even with hookups, like I feel like hookup culture is kind of dead. Not dead in the sense that niggas aren't doing it. Deadened. I've got crazy tips for the mastering. Should I share, bro? Send it in. Type it out as best and as vivid as you can. But yeah, it's not like hookup culture is necessarily out. It is a bad thing. It gets wicked out there, bro. Like let's let that. Did you get out of here? Let that be known first, right? It gets wicked. But overall, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. It's a mistake at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, it's a mistake. It could be a happy mistake, a great mistake, a bad mistake. But this is my thing on it. People be doing it, but then they seek love and they seek passion, they seek commitment, but they don't ever get that because they're doing hookup culture. And it's like, there's a point in time for everything. Like, if you want to do your hookup, Joan, like, that's what you into, you can go ahead and do that, bro. Not everybody's into the same thing. I know this one dude, he was in a relationship every time I known him. He goes from one relationship, 5 years. Another relationship, 2 years. Another relationship, 3 years. He's a serial dater, I guess you call him. But a serial dater is more like months. He does years. Like, he does gaps, like big leaps. And there's nothing wrong with that either, in my opinion. I feel like it's better that way. At least he has, like, a foundation of what he knows he wants. Some things just come to an end, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Hookup culture is such a wild thing. It's so strange. Like, you can legit just find somebody and never see him again that one night. I've never been that type of person. Has it happened before? Man, I ain't even gonna spill my business. Yeah, but I don't know. But one thing I want to share something with y'all for real. Like this is some good sauce I just found out. So I want to chat GPT make sure that it's correct. Okay, so I just looked it up, and the fact that I heard was actually false. I read so first the pink noise and kick underneath the kick should be barely heard underneath the noise, and the snares a little bit more than the kick and the melody depend on, but the main melody should be louder than. Bro, I've done pink noise mixing before. I actually do love it, but it's so tedious. I wish there was an easier way to do it. I think that's just to train your ear though, believe it or not, Chef P. I think it's literally built to train your ear. Like you should be able to do it after like a month without pink noise. Because pink noise has perfect incline line, and also our music should be inclined. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I get it. That reads. But I think it's just a training mechanism. I don't think we're supposed to use pink noise every time because that gets tedious. I remember when I first started producing, I did that. It's just long. Kills my vibes, you know. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it though. The pink noise thing is a good method. I remember we talked a little bit about that on one of my chats about whether or not it's worth it. I think. I'm gonna try it out though. We could try it out on this stream. Why not? I believe in trying new things. Even though I tried it already, but I haven't done it in a long, long time. It's been a while since I've done that. Plug. Actually, we might shift this down some. Yeah, we might shift this joint down. I don't like the way it sounds. That sounds better. C minor. But yeah, no. So basically, I was reading this article, and this lady said that our brain has enough wattage to power a small village. Then I chat GBT'd and they said that's false. It says with about 20 watts of power, your brain could technically keep running a LED light bulb, a small ring light, a phone standby mode, a USB desk fan, and a pocket radio. Bro, she's fire. She does fundamentals, bro. There's nothing she doesn't do anything different from any other YouTube producer, to be honest. Like, not trying to downgrade her, but I'm trying to make it more realistic for you. Like, you definitely can get to her position in like less than 6 months. She does fundamentals, bro. She just knows the fundamentals very, very well and has amazing drum kits. She has amazing drum kits. Um Yeah, I didn't know that. But basically, what I was talking, I had a conversation with my sister this morning, and we were talking about like friends and how you outgrown friends and stuff like that. And I feel like something that needs to be acknowledged is who is lighting your light bulb, bro. That's why when people have an idea, their light bulb pops up because your brain has enough brain power to light a small light bulb. So, with that being said, who's lighting your light bulb? Who's feeding into you? This is something I wanted to beg the question, you guys. Who are your friends? Who are the 5 people you hang out with the most? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, they are who you are. You are who they are. Those 5 people you hang out with. Are they productive? Are they positive? Do they have the same mindset for you? The people that you put around you, they really want to see you win. They want to see you strive, and they'll do things to help that. For example, you have friends that just are negative. They're gonna try to be more positive when they're with you because you bring out the positive in them. So it's like if you have a friend like that, there's really no bad juju. There's no bad energy. There's no negative energy around you guys, and you guys can actually like be a good friend group, friendship. It took me a while to analyze my friends and realize that they just all had negative. They're just all negative. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna make this. We're not gonna make that. And I was the only one positive. I was the only one saying you can do this. You are able to do this. Like I'm sitting here helping people that didn't want to help themselves. And I feel like that's the story of my life. I feel like that's, to be honest, that is the story of my life. I always help people that barely want to help themselves. This is tough and all, but I don't like it. Too sad sounding. We're not sad. I need help, bro, so bad. Like, I don't have any friends, bro. I'm an introverted guy, and my parents pushing me for computer science, but I don't want to do. I can do this, but also not liking as much music. What can I do? Oh my goodness. So Chef P, my best advice to that is there's a way to circumnavigate through this all, right? There's 2 versions of you. There's a version of you that isn't happy right now in the state that you're in, and then there's a version of you that is happy in the state that you're in. You got to think about these 2 things, right? One of the hardest pills to swallow for me growing up was that I had to disappoint my parents. And not in a disrespectful way, not in a way that's literally, oh, I'm disappointing in you because I did this action, I made this decision, but their idea of me isn't who I am. So that's the first thing I want to get that out the way of. The idea that your parents have of you isn't who you are. It's never going to be who you are. There's no person in the world that has done what their parents did and was happy. So you can do what your parents did or do what your parents want you to do and follow the straight and narrow road that unrealistically put upon you. But at the end of the day, they know that you're an individual. They know that you're a human. They know that you make your own decisions. It's all about how you navigate through those things. What's up, Joshua? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us, Joshua. I'm a music producer. My name is Isty Productions. I make beats. I make music. I dropped an album called Sonic Therapy. The link is going to be in my link tree in the description. And also, it's a bunch of other stuff, like the Discord link. You can send your beats there as well. How am I an idiot, bish? They really want me to get a job and all. Bro, there's nothing wrong with getting a job either. Like if you want to get a job but still strive for what you believe in and what you love doing, there's nothing wrong with it. My thing is like you can take me as an example. I just never gave up. You know, I know certain things take time and I know God is putting me in the right direction. So I always make sure that I do what I do and make sure that it's always something coming out of it as far as music is concerned. Okay, that's what's up. Bitch, why'd you call me an idiot, though? That wasn't so nice. I haven't really heard from you in a minute. Is that better? Hello, is that better? I need to put a noise gate on here. Because it's like, it keeps on picking up. Let me see. How do I put a noise gate on this? Yo. Okay, anyway. Does that sound better? Let me know. But basically, your parents are always going to want you to be something that you never really intended on. You stop streaming at mornings and at nights. You stream is like 2 a.m. to me, so I got angry, bruh. It's okay, bitch. Honestly, we're just going to have to adjust together, bro, because my streams are all over the place. I didn't get to stream the day before yesterday because I was helping my mom out. But every time I stream, I hit the Discord, bro. It's just that, you know, I started working, so I have a new schedule. I'm gonna post a schedule up. I know that you need certain times because we're our time difference, but we're gonna have to meet each other in the middle, bish. We gotta meet each other in the middle. I'm only on right now because I'm off today. I'm off from work today. I do work tomorrow. Yeah, bro. I work a lot, baby. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I got you, bro. I'll make you mod. I see you like to make beats and music as well. I'm the same way. That's what's up, Joshua. How long you been making beats for? But yeah, Chef P, so back to what we were talking about. Your parents are always going to see you in a way that isn't your true self no matter what. From a young age to when you get older, it's always going to be a mask. So it depends on your culture. I will say culture is the only thing that prevents certain things from happening, but even then, culture isn't bigger than humanity. Humanity is, I'm going to do what I feel my soul has been begging me to do versus what you want me to do, what you're projecting onto me. I know this one guy, I'm not trying to spill his business, but he's Indian, right? And he had a baby with one of our friends. Like, they dated for a week. They literally were together for only a week. And he got her pregnant. She had the baby. The baby's almost 2 years old, 3 years old now. I think she's pretty old. And because of his circumstance with his parents and how they view women outside of their culture, he has not told his parents that they have a grandchild. I think on the humanities standpoint, that's wrong. Like, if I had a grandkid, definitely tell me. I don't care if you are scared I'm gonna kill you. Definitely tell me. But he's from Toronto. He's from Canada. And their culture's heavy. Like, they carry that culture with them. He feels that his parents might disown him. I don't know what his fears are. That's his heart. That's his mind. God only knows, right? But I personally think for the sake of humanity, for the sake of love, and for the sake of that baby, you have to tell your parents, right? That's just natural. You're supposed to tell your parents. If I had a kid, I'm not going to be scared to tell my parents because they'll disown me because of this. I made my bed. I got to lay in it. That's some man. You know what I'm saying? That's different. That's manly. You're supposed to be a man and do that. Take care of your kid. You feel me? Like, that's just, you're supposed, that's humanity. So, cultural is the only reason that I even have a little bit of an excuse for him. Like, there really is no remorse for that type of stuff. Like, it's kind of just out of pocket. So it's like, you don't want to be, so to reel all the way in, but if maybe I won't be able to do good in music, so what? And they told me about to study. See, that's the mentality you don't need. It's creating false narratives in your head, and you're not going to make your best work. You need to say that I'm going to be okay no matter what I choose. That's the way God got you, you know what I'm saying? whatever you believe in, Buddhism, all that stuff, it's in alignment with whatever you decide to do. Someone said a quote, and it said, "How are you a nerd in your own reality?" And I just was like, dang, like we do make our own reality. You don't necessarily, it's your choice to sit back and be like, man, my life sucks. It's your choice to sit back and be like, man, I don't think I'm able to get it together. Oh, I don't think I'm able to make good music. I don't think, what if I don't make it? What if you do make it? Let's change every single word you just said to do. It's the same. Like the outcome is going to be the same, but it's going to be positive because you decided to change that small language. Your words are powerful. You can ruin somebody's day with your words, bro. Your words carry energy. So with that being said, speak positivity into yourself, and things are possible once you do those. Like once you do that, things are very possible. Like what if you become the best music producer in your state, in your city? What if you become the best music producer in your country? Like let's do that. I suddenly lost flow making beats for 2 weeks. Now I'm making beats one every day. Suddenly I couldn't make nothing. What do you think? Is it normal? Yeah, bro, it's called burnout. It happens. Like for the past 2 days, I haven't really made anything crazy. Like I'm gonna be honest, for the past couple of days, I haven't really made anything really too wild, but I just sit back and when I feel it is when I do it. Sometimes you can force yourself to make beats, and sometimes you can make them when it feels right. You can't just put so much pressure on yourself. Give yourself some time. You're probably going through something that you're not telling me. You know what I'm saying? Probably going through something mentally. You probably got something going on at work. You probably got something going on socially, family, friends. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. I feel like I was a big motivation for you to keep going, but sometimes you need rest, bro. There's nothing wrong with rest. God even rested, you know what I'm saying? But I can't go to college and can't sleep. My flow comes in midnight. I won't be able to go to college if literally skipping classes 3 weeks. You gotta, okay, so this is my thing. So you're going to college because your parents want you to do something that you're not 100% sure if you want to do or not, but you also want to pursue music. There's room for everything. You have to just give me a new task. See, I got you. Give me a sec, bro. Let me see. Let me think of one real quick. What happened to the old one? Did you do the old one? I did 180. I think I'm not ready for vocals yet after the burnout. Yeah, so the last task was 2 VSTs, a guitar and a piano at 180 beats per minute with with 4 perks, maracas, bells, and 2 others. That was your last homework. I don't know if you heard that one. I think you left the stream by the time I assigned it. But 4 perks such as maracas, bells, and so on. 2 VSTs, a guitar and piano, and then 180 beats per minute. You down to sample some stuff? Yeah, give me a song to sample. I'll sample it right now. I'll flip it perfect. Depending on what it is. It depends on what it is. If it's too high energy, if there's too much instruments going on, it's hard for me to sample. But yeah, Chef P, back to what you were saying. I feel like what more can I say? The notation? I don't know what you mean. Is that a song? Chef P, you can make it happen, right? So you go to college, there's going to be at least an hour of your day. I want you to dedicate that hour of your day. Doesn't matter if it's 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night, but I do want it I want it to make sense. You have class and stuff, right? So what you should do is that you're creative, right? Your creative is an entity of itself. This is what I want you to visualize. You said that your creative comes at 12 o'clock. That's when you cook the best. You have to literally tell your creative to come back at a better time. Come back where it makes sense. I'm even in front of my computer at 1. I have no class going on. Come back to me. Once you gradually do this exercise, now I'm not saying you don't got to be a crazy psychopath and literally talk to it, because a book I read called Artist Way, they said that you literally talk to your creative. You'd be like, oh no, it's not time. Come back later. You don't literally have to do that, but you can say to yourself, I'm going to make something today. I'm going to make something in this 30 minutes I have. I'm going to make something in this 45 minutes I have in between classes. Once you get into the routine of doing that, you're going to be better in the daytime than you ever were in the nighttime, because challenging yourself to do more in the daytime than nighttime, and you're shifting your flow state. Your flow state's at 12 o'clock at night. That's not really good for anybody. That's good. That's good, Bish. It's never a rush, though. I feel like it's never a rush. Yeah, 2+ hours is kind of crazy, but it's never a rush. If that's your process, like I said, Bish, the only, like I mentioned this to you before, the workflow of things. You just gotta make sure you have a good workflow. You know, some stuff, like most of the FL Studio stuff is repetitive, bro. Like it's all repetition. So once you get them reps in, you know exactly what to do. Like it's almost like you can guess. Like that's when I make beats without sound. Like I can make beats without sound. I've done it plenty times. So what song by the Notations? What song by the Notations are you talking about? Oh, what more can I say? Duh. All right, let's listen to it. Yep, it's getting sampled. No way. Bro, I had like a cool way to turn YouTube to MP3. Now they're charging money. They can go burn, bro. Stuff like that annoys me because it's like, bro, there's so many free YouTube to MP3s. There's so many free YouTube to MP3s. You're not the only YouTube to MP3. You're just the most convenient. And they made it $10. If it was $1, sure. Like I'd probably sign up later. But $10? I don't what? I can do this, it's the same exact thing for free. I think the convenience is worth $1. I don't think the convenience is worth $10 because I'm not getting anything out of it. If I was making money from turning YouTubes to MP3s, then sure. I can see why you charge $10. But I literally just downloaded the same exact thing using this YouTube to MP3 converter. Same exact thing, bro. My classes are at 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. I love coding though, but not as much as music. But as you said, I'm going to make it. I'm going to classes from tomorrow, Isty. Bro, I hope that you told me that you started school, bro. I didn't know that you were in college. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know, because when you said I'm going back to school, I assumed that you were going back to school. I was like, what grade are you going to? I bet everybody was trolling. But yeah, no, so real quick before we continue, if you have a passion for music and coding, you can do both. Your energy can go to both. 9 to 6 p.m. is brutal. Don't get me wrong, that sounds brutal, but it's going to get easier. Yeah, you're in third year college, that's what's up. It's going to get easier for you, bro. It's going to get easier. So the more you do it and the more you just stay consistent, it's going to get easier and you're going to make it through the rain. You want to do music, dedicate your third year to music, or dedicate your third year to coding. Finish coding, you have enough time to do music right after, bro. There's so much time. There's so much time. Live in abundance, bro. Live in abundance. An abundance of time. Time is an illusion. Is right. You know what I'm saying? You just got to make sure you do it. LOL, I got a question. Is there a way I can chop your samples somehow? Or at least find some? What do you mean chop up samples? Yeah, use SliceX. SliceX on FL Studio is one of the easier ways. I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to sample this song that George just told me to sample. George, you still in here, bro? I'm about to sample it. I just got to download it. You record audio straight off YouTube? I can't do that. It's bad quality. Which college are you in? Chef P? I'm mastering. My third year, bro. Lit. High Kia. Private. Deciding third year to music is gonna beat his butt in India if he fails in coding. Yeah, it's like, I get it. Like, that's more of a, like, I get it, bro. Like, coding is just, but if you feel like you strive for something greater, there's nothing that can stop you. There's nothing that can stop you, for real. If you feel like you strive for more, I promise. There was a kid in India. I don't quote me on it, but it was a kid in India. He was 17, and he came up with like portable hotels, something like that. His hotel idea was so revolutionary to the hotel business that he ended up. He's a multimillionaire at like 20. He moved to America. He does what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, what exactly do people that have these expectations that you want from you? They just want you to sit in line and do what they say. Like what? No one ever got anything done by listening to the person next to them. And yes, you can quote me on that. No one ever got anything done by listening to the person next to them. The person next to them is next to them for a reason. They ain't going nowhere. Get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I always felt about it. The way my culture is, people are so selfish as it is. It's like it's nothing new. Being selfish in a good way is probably like the most uncommon thing. I've got 4 backs running in my university. I'm merely effed. What's 4 backs? I'll make it. It's all right. Yeah, bro, just keep that same hope. Don't talk negative. Don't talk negative about yourself, about your aspirations. You will accomplish what you want to do because you have the power to do it. Bro, the reason why you're sitting in a chair is because someone had the idea, like, man, I'm tired of standing. How does it work? Like, if you fail 4 times, is it over with for you? If we fail in second year, we have to write the failed subject supplies in end of third year. No, we can write another exam so it continues. I'm misusing Slice X. Slice X is goated. But no, that's okay. So I guess I understand what you're saying. It's a little different from college out here. Honestly, if you get a D, you technically passed. Sorrento sample is like DJ. It's actually a really good sample tool, Bish. It's pretty fire. I've heard good things about it. What task do you want to what? So anyways, what task you want me to assign Isty? Huh? I don't get it. What task do I want you to assign? Like as far as to like circumnavigate through the problem that you're facing? Is that what you're talking about?
You're hurting me, baby. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know what it feels like. One day you love me. One day you love me.
All right, let's do one now. Just stay in the positive, because if you say something negative, something bad will happen. But if you stay in the positive, something positive will happen. That's not necessarily true. I mean, there's no such thing as positive and negative. That's a better way of saying about it, Joshua. So what I mean is, I'll give you an illustration. There was a monk who had a son and lived on a farm, and they minded their business, whatever. The monk's son, he told him to go and get the cows and bring them in. So the son leaves, gets the cows and brings them in, and he breaks his leg because the cow ran him over. Like, the cow somehow fell on him and broke his leg. The guy was like, someone came up to him and said, "Oh, monk, that sucks, because now your son can't milk the cows and you guys won't have any money to feed yourselves. Like, you guys won't be able to sell the milk. He can't work. His leg is broken. That's so unfortunate." The monk's like, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. The army comes knocking on his door. They said, "We have to recruit anybody under 18 that's fully abled." His son has a broken leg. His son's 18. The monk's old. He lives with him and his son. They come knocking. They can't take him because his leg is broken. So the neighbor comes back. "Oh, that's such great news. Your son, he gets to stay. That's such amazing news." The monk's like, it's good. It's not good. It's not bad. It just is. I kind of butcher the story a lot. But basically, everything negative you can find positive in. Everything positive you can find negative in. But to be honest, we're the conductors of that. There's no such thing as positive or negative. Okay, yeah, bet. I got you. All right, so let's see. I want you to use a texture. So we're going to do, the first task is a texture. Do you know what textures are? That's like the underground sounds, like the sounds of people playing at a park, sounds of kids screaming, sounds of stuff like that. Like, I like using textures on my beats. It puts the beat in a whole different atmosphere versus silence. We always use silence as our texture. Use texture as your texture. So we're going to do texture, one texture. And we're going to do 128 beats per minute. And the third one is, I want you to use not a flute. I want you to use a flute, but don't make it the main instrument. We're going to use a flute. Please don't make it the main instrument, and don't make it loud. Not loud. This is Chef P's assignment. This is Bish's assignment right here. All right. So boom, you guys have your assignments, and they're right here on my desk. So when I come back on stream and we listen to it together, we have to make sure it hits. Now, we're going to try to do something where I give you guys a grade on it. Do I have to make sample? If you don't have to, you can get a sample if you like. But I want you to just use a flute. That's your only assignment. Just use a flute. So like, regardless if you use a sample or not, just use a flute. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, but yeah, positive and negative. Like, I feel like, this. Yeah, because if you think about it, bro, it's like, they said that our brains mostly come up with negative just based off of how the world we live in. Give me a task real quick, low-key, bored. All right, so we're going to do 180 beats per minute for you, 180 beats per minute. That's really fast. Yeah, you have till tomorrow when I stream tomorrow. I get off at 5, so I should be streaming tomorrow. 180 beats per minute. Can you use a vocal? George, can you use a vocal sample? Like any vocals? I want you to use a vocal. Bro, that's the whole point of the homework assignment. It's going to get you out the box. What's up, Ski? That's the whole point of the homework assignment. We're supposed to make you feel a little uncomfortable. So 180 beats per minute. I want you to use a perk that you've never used before. So we're going to use a perk that you've never used before. Something, because everybody has a kit that they avoid a certain sound. I want you to use that sound. Use the perk that you avoid. I want you to make it work. I want you to use a perk that you've never used before, but I want you to make it work. And then your third assignment for the beat is, we're going to do an instrument. I want you to use an acoustic guitar. I don't care if you have to turn the volume all the way down in order for it to make sense for the beat. I don't care if you have to turn it all the way up to make it make sense for the beat. Try to fit in an acoustic guitar somehow, some way, shape, or form. And this is George assignment. This is George's assignment. All right, so we got Bish, we got Chef P, and we have George. You don't have to do it today, bro. I'm going to give you guys some time to do these because I know it takes time. I know stuff takes time. I actually do like this sample, so I'm just going to finish the sample.
One day you love me. One day you love me. Yes, you disappear from sight. One day you love me. Yes, you disappear from sight.
It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. LOL, I'm gonna remember that right now. Yeah, bro, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. Like, my entire life, my uncle has always told me just to find the good and the bad and the bad and the good, because there's always something there. Even the worst moments, the moments where I feel like the world is just going against me, there's always something good to appreciate. There's always something good to appreciate, and that's a good mentality to have.
Yes, you disappear from sight. Disappear from sight. Yes, you disappear from sight. Yes, you disappear from sight. But oh, I'm yes, you disappear from sight. Yes, you disappear from sight. But oh.
Alright, I think this is cool. We're just gonna chop it from here, to be honest. I don't... Should I listen to the rest? Yeah, that's fine. We're good here. It's not good, it's not bad, it just is. Yep, yes sir, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. It is. There, people have modern day sayings of that, and it's literally, it is what it is. That's what everyone says. They're like, oh, it is what it is. And that's literally something that people say when they have no choice but to say it. When you say it is what it is, 9 times out of 10, you have no choice but to say it is what it is. Like, it's things out of your control, literally. So I'm usually best at producing trap beats. I can kind of make it fast. You don't have to do it right now if you don't want to, but is there an assignment for me? Okay, Joshua, let's get her going. Okay, so for Joshua, I'm thinking 128. Since you do trap music, 128 is going to be your new assignment. 128 beats per minute. And I want you to work in the key of A sharp minor. Yeah, no genre, bro. This isn't genre based. You can do whatever you like. 128 beats per minute, key of A sharp minor, and I want you to use a piano and a woodwind instrument. Do you know what woodwind instruments are? So, like the clarinet, like woodwind, like wind instruments, like like flutes type. So we're gonna. I think we'll say woodwind though. So this way you can pick which one you want. So piano woodwind, key of A sharp minor, and 128 beats per minute. This is George's assignment. We got a lot of assignments for people. I like it. Welcome to class. Welcome to Isty University. You heard? Professor Isty. Let me put my glasses on. Yeah, let's see. I got a couple woodwind instruments. Expand is good because they have like legit woodwind instruments in here. Right here, it's called brass and woodwind, like a trombone. Clarinet, horns, trumpet, brass, horns, octaves, clarinet, saxophone, that's a woodwind, I think. Trumpet, I think a trumpet's a woodwind as well, because it has like a wood reed. I could be wrong. But yeah, so those instruments, woodwind, that's woodwind. That was a mallet just now. We need woodwind instruments. Saxophone. The bassoon's cool. It sounds like a violin. What's up, Sissa? How are you? Oh my goodness, I love the bassoon. It sounds so dramatic. Anyway, let's get to it, y'all. How you been, Sissa? What's been new? like we're cooking. Looks like we're cooking right now. I'm good. How about you? I've been all right. I've been okay. I'm making this sample. Someone requested this sample for, I don't know why they requested this sample, but they requested it, so I've been giving it a try. Just trying to make sure that I'm prepared. I know you want through all the sounds, but what exactly do that key sound like? Oh, the key itself. Okay. So if you use FL Studio, a way that I want you to try to doing it is like this. So we're going to go here. We're going to hit view, and we're going to hit scale highlighting. And the key was Joshua. Where's Joshua? Got to go through my notes. That's George. That's Bish. That's Chef. And this one is... Wait, Joshua, was yours the A sharp minor? I feel like I'm a substitute teacher now. Joshua. So yeah, A sharp minor is basically like this. So you can't even see it on here. Let me make sure you can see it. Actually, matter of fact, I got you, twin. I got you right now. I got you right now, bro. Who did just texted me? I can't wait to make another matcha. This is
an A sharp minor scale, and it shares the same notes as the B flat minor scale.
To be honest with you, an A sharp minor basically consists of mostly black keys. It's like, it's black keys and the C and F key. It's all black keys and the C and F. Wait, did you have any key or am I free from that? You're free from that, George. Yeah, you're good, bro. I only assigned it to... I only assigned it to George. Or Joshua, my fault. I assigned that one to Joshua. Yeah, A sharp minor. You guys don't have any... Yeah, there's no keys for you guys. I only gave him a key. Yeah, Sissa, it's so funny because everybody like HY and I think Bish, they said they took like 2 weeks off. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. You get inspired better that way. It actually makes it worth trying. You hear that bass? It sounds so natural. A minor. That's what's up. Don't rush it, bro. You have till tomorrow. I'm not gonna review them. Tomorrow, bro. Oh, you submit them on the Beats for Review. Just title it assignment or homework. This is Modern Detroit Kit Re-Up. Yo, so how do we get the beats to you? I have a Discord in my description. Join the Discord, and there's a Beats for Review channel. Beats for Review channel. It's in the description. It's how you submit them. What's up, Maxime? Alright, bet. Definitely something wrong with it though. I'm not gonna lie. Like you can hear that bass. There's something up with the bass. Like it doesn't. It's not coming out the way I want it to. I guess this bass right here is. But yeah, I was just randomly assigned to sample, so I just did that. All right, y'all, it's been real. Big shout out to y'all in the Discord. Big shout out to Maxime. Big shout out to Joshua. Thank you for joining us. Big shout out to George. Big shout out to Sessa. Nice seeing you again. The second one to be pinched a bit. Yeah, I don't know. That 808's kind of just pissing me off. I'm probably just about to get off. Big shout out to Joshua. Big shout out to Ski. Big shout out to George. Big shout out to Sissa again. Big shout out to Chef P. Big shout out to who else was in here? Bish. These homework assignments are going to be checked on. I'm going to check on these homework assignments when I come back tomorrow. And big shout out to Ski. Big shout out to Yusuf as well. Big shout out to Maxine. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being a part of the journey. I do have I Heart Isty t-shirts. I'm going to put them in the Discord. I want to make sure if you guys want to get some, it's only 10 of them. I got 1 sold so far. So that means that there's 9 available. So big shout out to you though. The I Heart Isty t-shirts are going to be coming back in full effect. I only have 10 of them. And then we're going to be making some more merch as well to drop with the album release. I hope you guys be safe. Make sure you guys take care of one another. Make sure you guys love one another. Y'all be safe.